Assalamu alaikum everyone. Good morning also. So today our presentation topic is one MDB scandal. So do we decide before we start the presentation? So we choose the slogan which is no more 1 MDB, no more bribery. So before we start, let me introduce our group members. Here is Shorab, Arafatul, Rashid, and Rashid bin Umar. So together we present on the 1 MD corruption scandal, 1 MD corruption scandal. To make it clear, we'll now show you a short news video which is published also in English. So so about how the world reacted the 1 MDB scandal. So please watch carefully.
It's been branded the world's biggest heist. At least $4.5 billion stolen from Malaysia's sovereign wealth fund, 1MDB. The former Prime Minister, Najib Razak, faces almost 40 criminal charges. And the Malaysian financier, Jolo, is wanted by authorities in Malaysia, Singapore, and the United States. I'm Steve Chow. On this episode of 101 East, we investigate the deals and alleged criminal cover-ups that robbed Malaysians of billions of dollars and track down the accidental hero who blew the whistle.
It's been a massive fall for Malaysia's former Prime Minister, Najib Razak. Ousted from power in May last year, he's banned from leaving the country and his family homes have been raided. Police seizing $270 million worth of cash and luxury goods.
It included a lot of gifts. It was not fair, to parade and to put a value on these things. As far as I'm concerned, I was not doing anything wrong.
But as Najib Razak faces mounting charges, a nemesis from the past slips into the capital, Kuala Lumpur.
My name is Xavier Andre Justo. I'm 52 years old.
The Swiss national and former banker turned businessman is regarded as a hero in what's been dubbed the new Malaysia. Today, Xavier Justo is a keynote speaker at an anti-corruption summit. He provided the crucial evidence exposing the alleged scam that saw more than $4.5 billion siphoned out of Malaysia's sovereign wealth fund, 1MDB.
Acting against criminals can be very dangerous. They will do anything to keep the money. They have no limits. I'm a witness.
They took everything from us. I spent 18 months in jail. They made my wife suffer 18 months. They bankrupted us. They stole billions from poor people. And just because I'm free, I have to forget? No, they have to pay.
At home in Switzerland, the shore of Lake Geneva offers the serenity Xavier and his wife Laura crave. The past 3.5 years have been tumultuous as the couple found themselves embroiled in Malaysia's financial scandal. Their nightmare began in 2015 when they were living in Thailand and building a resort. Laura was visiting family in Switzerland with their 8-month-old son when the Thai police arrested her husband.
He told me, don't worry, I'm in chill, but don't worry. He said, look, it's just a matter of time, but at the second I knew he was arrested, I knew it was because of Petro Saudi, and I could feel it was going to be bigger than what it was.
Petro Saudi is a company at the heart of Malaysia's stolen billions. In 2009, it entered into a $1.8 billion joint venture with 1MDB. The deal was struck on a mega yacht in the Mediterranean. On board, the now fugitive Malaysian financier and alleged mastermind, Jolo, then Prime Minister Najib Razak and his wife Rosmar, and the hosts, Petro-Saudi co-founders Prince Turki, a son of the late King of Saudi Arabia, and Tarek Obaid. At the time, Tarek Obaid was one of Xavier's best friends.
February 2010, Tarek Obaid contacted me a couple of times to take care of the Petro-Saudi London's office because they signed a deal with the Malaysian and they had money and Tarek needed a guy that he could trust to run the company.
Xavier went to work with Tarek Obaid and another director, Patrick Mahoney. But 7 months into the job, he says things started to sour.
It said that.
So as you that's why this let me show the video first of all. As you saw in the video, this scandal became the big international news, and now we will start our presentation. Thank you. We will start our presentation. So now I am talking about the introduction. First, this is the presentation introduction. So today our group will present about the one MDB, corruption scandal, bribery, fraud, and the global repercussion. So first, let me explain what is bribery. Bribery means giving or receiving money, gifts, or favor to influence someone in power. It's illegal and unethical. So how does it affects us? It destroys trust in government, damages organizations, and slows down the development of a country. Why? So why did we choose the I-1MD scandal? Because it is one of the world's largest corruption cases. Billion of dollars were stolen from Malaysia. This scandal involved banks, businessmen, and leaders from several countries. This is the biggest crime. Our presentation will show how it started, who was involved, how the money was stolen, the legal consequences, and what lessons what can learn from this, and what can learn this scandal, and what lessons the world can learn from this scandal. So hand over to Shourab Arafatal.
Okay, thank you, Arman. I will explain the background of the 1MDB scandal. In 2009, the Malaysian government called a fund called 1MDB, that is called One Malaysia Development Berhad. Its goal was to bring investment and grow the economy. But what happened? The fund was controlled by the Prime Minister Najib Razak. The second, Joe Law, a Malaysian businessman, helped plan the fraud. The third one, Goldman Sachs, a big American bank, helped raise 6.5 billion US dollars for 1MDB. Instead of being the money for development, billions were stolen. The timeline: 2009 fund was started, 2012 to 2013 billions were bought. 2015 journalists discovered missing funds. 2018 Najib Razak lost power and was arrested. In 2020 Najib was sentenced to 12 years in prison. This scandal was not only in Malaysia, it spread to banks and companies in the US, Switzerland, and Singapore. Now I am hand over to Mahabu.
Hello, my name is Rashidul Islam Mahabu. My topic slide is how to fraud work, investigation and outcomes. Thank you, Shourab. Now let's see how the fraud was done and the global impact. How it worked. Goldman Sachs sold bonds to raise money. 4.5 million US dollar was secretly moved to fake companies. The money was used for the luxury items, a $250 million yacht, expensive jewelry and houses, even to make the Hollywood movie The Wolf of Wall Street. Impact. The scandals became international. Investigations were started by the United States, Switzerland, Singapore, Malaysia, and the US called the largest capability case in the story. The scandal also led to international banking sanctions. The banks assured to lending 1 MDBB money also paid healthy penalties due to their investment of the scandals. Two banks, the BSI Bank and the Falcon Bank, both based in Switzerland, were also shut down completely. 9. Goldman has paid billions in stress in smells, alternating banking practices in making financial crises more careful operating the transactions through their blockage. However, much of the 1 million of such 1 MDB fraud remains of offshore secret accounts. Meanwhile, one of the masterminds of the scandal, Gibolo, remains the run, reflecting the changes of pursuing international.
Hello, my name is
financial
Rashid. I'll be
crime.
talking about legal consequences and visual insights. First of all, we got Najib Razak, 12-year prison sentence. Jolo, assets seized, still at large. Goldman Sachs, $3.9 billion fine. Rosman Mansour, convicted of graft. Then we got visual insights. Key events from 2009 to 2025. Ongoing assist recovery. And we got 4.5 billion compared to other scandals. Countries involved in the scandal: Malaysia, US, and Switzerland. Thanks for listening.
So thank you, Rashid. So this is our last topic, conclusions. In conclusion, the 1 MDB scandal is a clear example how corruption can destroy a country's reputations, economy, and trust. Billions of dollars mean for development were stolen. The case shows the importance and emotion in ethical leaderships and transparency and strong laws. We hope that by learning from this case, future leaders will avoid repeating these mistakes. Will avoid, because this is the biggest crime. This crime can destroy full world. So we hope that by learning from this case, future leaders will avoid repeating these mistakes. Thank you for listening to our presentations. Thank you everyone. Thank you, Miss, to giving us to present the case studies, and we